Joseph Parker in action next against Simone Kean.
I see a band of angels.
Champion Joseph. For 10 rounds, and it will be for the vacant items. Brought to you by Sella, the British Boxing Board of Control, stewarded and weighed in officially at 255.1 pounds. Coming to us from Trois-Rivières, Quebec, Canada, he brings a professional record consisting of 23 wins, just 1 defeat, 22 of his 23 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Grizzly, Simon Kean. And his opponent across the ring in this championship contest, fighting tonight out of the red corner. He comes to the ring wearing blue trunks and weighed in at 250.1 pounds. Hailing from South Auckland, New Zealand, he has a professional record of 32 wins, 3 defeats, with 22 of his 32 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the former WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Lupe Soliai La'auli Ole Mali Etoa, Joseph Parker.
Okay, gentlemen, obey my commands. In the event of a knockdown, the fighter standing will go to the furthest neutral corner and stay there. Protect yourself at all times, touch gloves.
Tim Bradley, it was 2016 when Joseph Parker won the vacant WBO heavyweight belt in defeating Andy Ruiz in a 12-round majority decision. Where is he now in 2023?
Well, I don't want to say that he's a stepping stone right away. He's coming off some significant wins, I should say. But he's fought the who's of the division. You know, he won the championship once. He hasn't been able to capture the championship again. But we'll see what he does tonight against Kean, because this will tell us where he's at in his career.
It was 2 fights ago that Parker lost by 11th round knockout against Joe Joyce.
Ooh.
It lands a left hand early on against Simone Kean, the 34-year-old from Quebec, who was there was a Better Biev card that was scheduled in Quebec City for August, and then Better Biev, as has been well documented, had an infection in his jawbone, so that was canceled. Kean was supposed to be on that card. Had a great training camp, he felt, wanted to stay active, so he got right back to business and takes on this big challenge against Parker.
Parker right now just taking what's given to him. Kean has a lot of fundamental falls, even the way he stands and marches forward. Very stiff, upright style. Also pretty slow-footed. But anytime he uses that high guard, you see Parker coming around it, sticking down with the stab jab to the body, which is opening up shots up top. Test the punch of choice for Kean is the right hand. He has devastating power in it. As you see, it lands right there.
Just fired it off. He's able to throw that lead right hand against Parker.
That's the punch he looks to set up. You see Moses' weight sitting on the back, on his back foot as he bends that rear leg. Parker has to be careful in making sure that he's punching from the right range, because if he's punching too close, that right can meet him over the top.
Joseph Parker, 2-punch combination, splitting the guard with the right hand.
Interesting thing from Parker is that he's battling the right hand with the left hook. A straight punch can beat a looping shot 9 times out of 10. And the crazy thing about it, Tess, is that Parker is not moving off the line when he's throwing the left hook. He's keeping his head right there.
And he's posting with that left hand. It's Bob Williams, the referee, yet to give him a warning early on here.
See, when you post like that, it does a couple of things. It allows you to close the distance, or let's say, allows you to examine the distance and where you need to punch. Big left hook right there. Good shot.
The work comes in from Simone Kean here at the end of 1 as we work our way to Tyson Fury. Brett Okamoto caught up with Tyson Fury and discussed the power, the hard hitting of the former MMA heavyweight champion, Francis Ngannou.
I watched Francis fight quite a lot of times.
Round number 2 in that first round, Joseph Parker enjoyed a 14-9 connect advantage. He was 14 of 36, according to CompuBox. Simone Kean's lone loss was by knockout. It happened in 2018. We talked to him about it. It was a 4th-round knockout against Dylan Carmen. He said, as many fighters do when they reflected on it, I underestimated my opponent.
I've noticed that at the beginning of this round when Kean came out and he actually attacked Parker, he was having success. He needs to close the distance, and he needs to depend on volume. He needs to throw more combinations, give him more things to worry about. Good left hook getting off the line right there from Parker. Because trust me, if he don't get off first, Parker will. He has the faster hands here. Parker has to be careful, Tess. He's probing. He's trying to, use it as punch traffic, trying to block the punching lanes. But if he misgauges, I'm telling you right now, from the wrong distance, or he don't pull up that shoulder and block that right hand that's going to come over the top, he could get laid out with the right hand from Kean. It's that strong. It's that powerful.
He's had a few nice moments in this second round, has Joseph Parker, of doubling up the jab, crippling up the jab.
Yes, anytime Parker steps on the gas and gets his combinations going, catching Kean with that inactive high guard. It's the only defense that Kean uses, is either he uses feet to get out of range, or he just picks up his hands high like that, leaving so many openings for Parker to counter him with.
Parker had success to the body moments ago, and now that jab continuously coming off the hip.
Both guys right now in 50-50 positioning right now, standing in, and what that means is that they're standing right in front of each other, shoulders slightly bladed, stand on the line of fire. No one's really changing and getting off that line just yet.
Coming to the end of round 2, closing in on Fury versus Ngannou. We asked Ngannou his expectations for tonight.
This is a real fight. I consider myself as a boxer, and I'm not going there to take part. I'm going there to take over.
People who think just by getting here, Francis Ngannou has already won, even if he doesn't win the fight. They're
it's interesting, many times in visiting with Francis Ngannou or in listening to many interviews, you'll hear him talking about his goal being to do his best, his goal being to prove people wrong in simply proving that he can box. And keep in mind, boxing his first love, boxing his real intent in life before life took him in a different direction where he went on to become one of the greats in MMA.
Tess, we're not saying that he can't box. We're just saying that he's not a world-class boxer.
There's a big difference. He may be a heck of a boxer. He's just going up against the very best heavyweight in the world tonight.
Yes. This is turning out to be a good fight between Kean and Parker. Both guys are having their moments. When Parker gets on his jab and blinds Kean just like that and comes behind with his combinations, it's easy for him. But the minute he sits and waits and allows Kean to kind of take the play and go to him, Kean has success. Again, Kean now moving, trying to move outside the jab hand. You see him start moving to his right. He wants to land his right hand.
Tried to time his right hand moments ago. And that high guard.
Ooh,
there's an uppercut from Parker, splitting that high guard. And now Parker jumps on him. And Parker comes in with a wide right hand. Kean seemingly in trouble, nearly a clash of heads as he invites Joseph Parker in. Another uppercut, and that scores a devastating knockdown. What a shot! An uppercut from Joseph Parker for a pure knockout victory. As his trainer Andy Lee says, attaboy, and Joseph Parker notches the 23rd knockout of his career in spectacular fashion.
Tess, that's IQ right there. That was a shot that Parker didn't throw too many of them throughout the course of the fight. He realized and he saw that Kean was leaning forward over that front knee, marching forward with that high guard, and he decided that I'm going to split that high guard with a beautiful uppercut. Unbelievable shot right there from Joseph Parker.
Oh, dear free